Garfield Effect, Galaxy Adventure, Chapter 7. Garfield was in the captain's cabin blowing off the steam with his ladies. Jack was sitting on one side and Miranda was on the right, and Garfield had his manly arms around them both for intimate affections. Miranda was nibbling Garfield's ear with love and adoration. Jack was wearing sexy underwear, and Miranda was wearing nothing.
Garfield, your ears lovely taste like roses in rain in spring weathers,
said Miranda with love. Yes, my ears taste almost as good as lasagna. Keep nibbling, pussycat, said Garfield with raring sexuality. I'm sorry, Garfield, have you tasted your own ears? I mean, cats can lick their paw and then, put them behind the ear, but I don't know, Garfield. I don't know. While Garfield was enjoying his ear being nibbled, Tolly walked in dressed up in skimpy French maid outfit, Garfield requesting. Is she wearing it over her, bodysuit? Because that's all I could probably see it as.
I am dressed like you ordered, Garfield. Do you love me, Garfield? Am I loved?
Asked Tolly with affection. Jesus Christ, Tolly, get off his dick. Almost first you must dance for me in a sexy way, said Garfield as he turned on sexy music for Tolly to dance to. Tolly then began doing a sexy dance with lots of flips and slips and somersaults. The dance ended with Tolly pointing at Garfield with seduction.
I am your woman forever, Garfield, said
Tolly in singing voice. Garfield nodded in approval and made sexy motion for Tolly to join him and the other ladies. However, Garfield's love fest was interrupted by Edie with importance.
Garfield, the elusive man, has new recruit for you. It is Kasumi the master thief,
said Edie with urgency. I do not like thieves. I am hero, said Garfield with heroics.
It is okay. She is good thief like Robin Hood. She can help steal money from the collectors,
said Edie with consolation. Ah, yes. The collectors and their giant hive-esque ships and personalities. It makes perfect sense to me. I mean, come on, if you're a collector, you gotta be collecting people and cash. Two things that you need, bitches and money. Money and bitches, and also bodies that you can harvest. Very well, where will I find womanly thief? Asked Garfield with grudging.
She's in Citadel, waiting for meetings,
said Edie with the answer. I will go to the bridge with orders. Over and out, ordered Garfield with authority. Sorry, ladies, I must get back to work, said Garfield to the women.
No, Garfield, you promised to love me,
said Tolly with begging. It is okay, hot cookies. Hot cookies. I will be back sooner than a wink. In the meantime, practice your lovings with Miranda and Jack, reassured Garfield. Jack will probably like that. Jack was a lesbian romantic interest in the second game, if I remember. It's been a while since I played Mass Effect 2. It's been like a year since I replayed it, but I'm pretty sure Jack was a romantic interest for the female protagonist. My favorite of the protagonists. Reassured Garfield. Garfield then walked out to the bridge. Garrus saw him and looked on him with longing jealousy. When Garfield entered the bridge, he told Joker orders. Joker, get to the Citadel for important business. Ordered You ever talk for a long period of time and saliva just kind of backs up in your throat? That happens to me sometimes. I hate it. Joker, get to the Citadel for important business. Ordered Garfield with imposing authority.
Garfield, you may be the king on the battlefield in the bedroom, but I bet you could not pilot this ship,
challenged Joker with foolishness. Step aside, I will show you how it's done, said Garfield as he pushed Joker out of the way and took the steering wheel. Fucking cripple, get out of the seat, you piece of shit. Garfield then switched off Joker's girly music, which was the Spice Girls, and put on the rockin' heavy metal he puts on whenever he goes on a cruise. This is how men drive, said Garfield as he put on the acceleration to turbo roaring through solar systems like knife through butter.
Garfield, you be careful, you will hit a planet,
cried Joker with panic. Shut up and learn how to be a man, said Garfield as he went even faster. Garfield was about to crash into a planet, but then he glared at it and it moved away. After much top-notch, I just get out of the way. Oh, okay. And the planet just shifts through the solar system. God damn it. After much top-notch ace piloting, Garfield arrived at the Citadel in 1/4 the time Joker would have.
Garfield, you truly are an amazing man and the better pilot,
said Joker with admiration. I can teach you some moves sometime if you're ready to wear pants, said Garfield as he slapped Joker's back.
What?
I can teach you some moves sometime if you're ready to wear pants. All right. I don't understand that, but that it made sense, I guess. It didn't. Said Garfield as he slapped Joker's back. After joking with Joker, Garfield is sent to the Citadel for meetings. Over here, Garfield. It is Kasumi come over for secret meeting, said one of the advertisements with a giant face. I hate commercials, said Garfield as he punched the advertisement, smashing it through and through. Garfield, you smashed by commercial, said Kasumi from above. Yes, I have no time for techno nonsense. We must go stop collectors, said Garfield with leadership. Indeed, but first you must do me a favor, said Kasumi with favor. Sure thing, said Garfield as he grabbed Kasumi's breasts with hands. That's sexual harassment, Garfield. We really need to talk about that. Really, really do. No, not that, said Kasumi with blushing. I would probably watch a Garfield anime. I'd probably do it. I'd probably watch This is basically just a Garfield harem anime right here. That's what this is. Well, then what is it, said Garfield with disappointed impatience. I need to get back stolen chip from Donovic Hawk. He killed my partner Keiji to get the secret chip, and now I must get it back, said Kasumi with anxiety. Fine, I will find this chip and crack open Hawk's head like museum vase. If you need other favor, let me know, said Garfield with a clever chuckle. He is on planet Beckenstein. Let us go. Ah, yes, the only Jewish planet in the Federation, said Kasumi with hurry. Garfield and Kasumi then boarded the Normandy, headed for Birkenstein with swift galactic speed. On the way, Kasumi briefed Garfield on the mission. Hawk is having a party. You will sneak in as a party guest. You will go in as a secret alias, said Kasumi with quick words. Alias? I do not need secrets. I am a man of action, roared Garfield. Please, you must. It is of importance, whined Kasumi with crying voice. Fine, you woman must always get your ways and give me headache, said Garfield with exasperation. Very good. Your alias will be Johann Lasagna Man. Johann Lasagna Man! And you will be a mercenary oil tycoon from the Terminus systems. Not only is he a mercenary, he also is always ready for oil. I don't know. He just is an oil man. Do spaceships run off gas in this universe? Does Joker got to get a fucking big old canteen of gas, big old bottle of gas, stick it in the Normandy? I don't remember what the word is for the big red boxes filled with gas. I actually cannot remember the word for that now. What the fuck is wrong with me? All right. Or was I big oil Johann Lasagna Man? Okay. I lost my place. Okay, all right, figured it out. Briefed Kasumi with knowledge. I can do this, said Garfield with calm silence. When we are inside, we must look for the vault where Donovan Hawk keeps art and computer chips, said Kasumi. Kasumi and Garfield landed on Beckenstein on Hawk's lawn and were getting ready to enter party. Hawk was at the entrance greeting guests. Hello, Mr. Johann. I'm sorry you cannot enter with the woman, said Hawk to Garfield. Garfield looked at Kasumi and she nodded in agreement. It is okay. I will find more women It is okay. I will find more woman inside, said Garfield with sassy wit. Garfield then walked inside and began chatting with party guests. Mr. Lasagna Man, come here and talk with us, said Hawk with admiration. Garfield walked over to Hawk with calm speed and sipped his glass. Mr. Lasagna Man, you are a mercenary oil tycoon. What do you think of the oil spill near Jupiter? Asked Hawk with curiosity. I think oil spills are wrong. They hurt all of the dolphins and the birds. Sorry, Garfield, I think you mean space dolphins and space birds. If I was there, I would crush oil with iron knuckles, said Garfield with fist clenched with fiery justice. Everyone stood up and clapped for Garfield's speech. Excellent, Mr. Lasagna Man. You are a true man, said Hawk with respect. Garfield then began looking around, searching for the vault. Where's the vault? Asked Garfield to a party guest. It is over there, pointed the guest. Thank you, said Garfield with gratitude as he walked to the vault. The vault was very heavily guarded with lasers and beams. Garfield, this will take some time to break through, but I can do it. I need to find passwords and key codes to hack through barriers, said Kasumi appearing behind him. No, I do this my way, said Garfield with fury as he punched the vault with his mighty fist, breaking it like paper. Garfield, your fists are force of nature, said Kasumi with observance. No, forces of nature show mercy, said... No, they don't. Forces of nature that do not show mercy. That's why they're called forces of nature. Hurricane fucking Sandy I don't know, the one that broke New Orleans. It didn't stop when people were like, please stop, God, please. It just kept fucking going until it was done.
God.
Hurricane Sandy. I don't remember the name of the hurricane. Wow, I have today. I guess I have Alzheimer's. I'm sorry. I guess I'm just gonna fall into a pit and die. When inside the vault, Garfield and Kasumi saw many statues. Garfield went over to one statue of a naked man. "What is this naked man doing here?" said Garfield, looking at the statue.
That is Michelangelo's David. It is art, said Kasumi.
He should have done statues of naked women too, said Garfield with nodding head.
Look, there is the computer chips,
said Kasumi, seeing the computer chip.
Ha ha, Garfield and Kasumi. I knew it was you.
Bellowed, an evil voice with cold wind of hate.
Hawk,
said Kasumi with worry.
I have set traps for you here. Now my minions will make you like rocks and be dead in the river,
said Hawk with villainy. Send the clowns in and get the party started, roared Garfield. Many security guards came in and began to approach Garfield and Kasumi with guns pointing, but Garfield calmly strolled forward without care in his mind. Hey now, guards, please do not shoot. I do not fight. I am pacifist. See, here are my olive branches, said Garfield as he pulled out 2 Desert Eagles and began firing at the guards. He hit the guards with eagle accuracy, hitting them in the heads and hearts. My head! Cried many guards as Garfield... Ow, my head! You shot it! My only weakness! Cried many guards as Garfield blew them away with lead. All that was left was the security chief, who was a girl.
You would not shoot ladies, would you, Garfield?
Begged the security chief. No, said Garfield slyly as he shot her head off twice. That's just lying, Garfield. That's mean. You're rude.
Garfield, we may be able to escape through stealth,
said Kasumi with invisibility. Stealth is for handicapped children. Garfield, you are very rude, said Garfield as he charged out into combat, shooting at more guards with bullseye marks. After plowing through enemy guards like hungry shark through water, Garfield and Kasumi finally reached outside where Donovan Hawk was waiting in a helicopter.
Garfield, you are toast in the morning. I have missiles locked on. Prepare for explosions,
taunted Donovan Hawk with wickedness. Donovan Hawk's taunting enraged Garfield with anger. Garfield's eyes burned with the passion of raging inferno as he stared down Hawk. Garfield then leapt into the air and onto Hawk's helicopter like frog. He then tore open the top like can of lasagna and grabbed Hawk by the throat.
Garfield, what are you doing? Spare me, please,
begged Donovan Hawk with crying tears. I want to see a pig fly. So fly, Mr. Pig, said Garfield wittily as he threw Hawk out of the helicopter. Garfield then returned to Kasumi, who was spellwoven by Garfield's charm and fighting abilities.
Garfield, you are a warrior like no other,
said Kasumi in astonishment. Yes, let us return to the Normandy. Our work is done here, said Garfield with calm humbleness. Back in the Normandy, Garfield was relaxing in the captain's quarters and checking his PC for emails. One of the emails was sent by Tali and it was titled Special Treat for You. Garfield opened it and found lots of naughty pictures Tali took of herself for Garfield's pleasure. I will save these to my floppy disk. Of course he has a floppy disk. Garfield is the one who gets a 1980s PC setup in a ship built thousands of years after, or like hundreds of years. I can't remember. It's like I said, it's been a while since I played Mass Effect, and I skipped all the cutscenes, obviously, like anyone else would do. As Garfield was saving the naughty pictures, he heard someone enter his room.
Hello, Garfield. I want to thank you for your help,
said Kasumi with gratitude. It's no problem, pudding lips, said Garfield with flirtation.
You are like man. You are a man like no other. You are 100 times more man than KG was. At first I was sad, but now I'm glad he's dead, so I can be with you.
Why is every bitch in this fucking fanfiction psycho? Said Kasumi with love-dove eyes. Missions on the battlefield are important, but missions in the bedroom are even more important, said Garfield quietly as he gazed at Kasumi with sexy cat eyes.
I want to show you super fun time,
said Kasumi as he took off her suit to reveal a sexy nurse outfit. Oh yeah, I need a checkup. Come here, said Garfield with approval.
Hey, I want a party too. You promised, Garfield,
said another voice. It was Tali. She walked into the room dressed up like a sexy Egyptian. Okay, you can join us, Tali. It will be a career day in the bedroom, said Garfield as he took both Kasumi and Tali in his arms. All three of them grabbed and kissed each other deeply, making sweet lovings for many hours until the dawn broke. To be continued. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. There are also things. If you want to watch more Garfield Effect Galaxy Adventure, click in the top right-hand corner. If you want to watch a video that has nothing to do with my channel whatsoever, click in the bottom left-hand corner. If you want to buy shirts and shit, that's in the top left-hand corner. And I also have a Patreon. That's the sellout button in the bottom right-hand corner. All right, I'm going to go make a lasagna dinner for one.